If I had to describe my upbringing in one word, it would be chaotic. I just felt like as a child I never knew what to expect. I never knew where the necessities were coming from as far as food or supervision or just what was going to happen, like the schedule. It was just always from one day to another day, just very unpredictable. My mother, she couldn't take care of me because she was a prostitute and a drug addict, and she just never put the things she needed to into her children. She instead put them into the drugs. And then my father, when I got taken from her, I went to live with my father. My father was a drunk and also kind of a recluse because he just never had any friends and he was never social. My birth father got remarried, and the woman that he married we had never met, and she lived in Daytona Beach, and so we went to live there, and she just wasn't a very friendly woman. She just was very controlling, and as time went on, I started to build a relationship with her just because this is who I saw on a daily basis. And I asked her, could I call you mom? You know, you're taking care of me, you're married to my dad, can I call you mom? And she was just like, no, why would you do that? Like, that's a silly idea almost. And I felt like from that point on, it was just really hard. Like, how could I stay with somebody who doesn't want me to call them mom? And it was just really hurtful because I felt like I hadn't yet had a mom who was able to show me that this is what a woman can be, this is what a woman is, this is what a woman or a mother should be. At that point, she just let me know I didn't have to be there. I did run away, and I ended up getting taken to a homeless shelter where I stayed for 3 or 4 months. And I think at that point, it really just made me feel like I was just unwanted and unneeded and just not of any worth to anybody, because I had then gone from foster care to shelter home to my dad, then to a stepmom, and now I was back inside of a place where all of these children were just, you know, homeless. It's like lots of children here where there's just nothing to do. You're just waiting for something to happen in your life. Eventually, I was moved from the homeless shelter where I was staying in Daytona Beach to a children's home in Deltona, Florida, where I had the opportunity to live with many children, hundreds of children, that were also in the same situation, and they were also up for adoption. The children's home had so much. It had a commissary where we could go grocery shopping, it had a clothing area, it had a gym, it had education and tutoring, and at a church. And that was the biggest thing to me, was that I'm at this place where these people are doing this not because it's because of the money, but they're doing it because they really love their job. They love God, and they want to show their love of God to these children. And it was just amazing to see so many adults who made this choice in their own lives to make an impact on someone else's life. One day, Brenda Bernard, the woman who is to be my mother now, was on the computer just searching, and she happened upon my picture, and she was just, you know, ecstatic. And she came to meet me in the children's home, and she brought all the children, and we all sat down and had lunch, and I just happened to click with them. Like, it was like instant. Each one of them had something that I could connect to, and they could connect to me, and it was just an amazing pivotal moment where I was able to find out that there were people out there who were like me and I was like them, and it was like we were meant to meet and meant to be together. I did get adopted at the age of 14. When I first came to be with the family, it was just the most pivotal point for me was that these people had rules and they had boundaries and they had structure. I guess the part came in when my mom was like, if you're gonna be a part of our family, you have to know that we love hard and we play hard, but we also work hard. So if you're going to have fun with us, you also have to know that you have to do the work, you have to pull your part, and you have to be a part of the family, not just today, but tomorrow and forever. This family was amazing. We had Friday family nights, we had Sunday dinners where we went to soul food dinners at my grandma's house, we had Sunday church, we had all these things that I could look forward to that symbolized this is a family, this is quality time, this is fellowship. We prayed together. Like, it was just an amazing experience to see that this family did these things, and it wasn't just words, it was actions. Foster care is a system. Children don't choose to be put into a system. That's been done to them. And if children had a choice of where they could be in their lives, they would all want families. They'd want to be with somebody who's loving and forgiving and just trusting and just a giving person that can help them understand how to be a loving, successful adult. I'm an adult now. I'm ready to start a family. So when I start a family, I'm also to say, you know what, I want to open up my home and I can also adopt. I can give the same joy and the same opportunity and the same feelings that I had as a child and now as an adult, I can give that to another child. I've talked to many parents who are looking to adopt, and they have so many questions. And I think the thing is, when you have those questions, don't just stop with the fear of I don't know what to expect. Like, you should go and do research and talk to other adoption parents, talk to other adopted children. Like, there's resources out there to find out. After joining this family, I asked my adoptive mother now if I could call her mom, and she was ecstatic. Yeah, you can call me mom. Like, of course, you're my daughter. You know, from the minute that I met you, you're my daughter. And I just know that for the rest of my life and the rest of your life, you're going to be my daughter and I'm going to be your mom. So if that's what makes you feel comfortable growing into a part of this family, you can call me mom. You can call me whatever you need to help you understand that I love you now and I'm going to love you forever.